Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So in this video we will be talking about Linux basic command. So Linux basic command are just command we use in navigating through our Linux operating system. So before we start learning our Linux command, we need to open an application called terminal in Kali Linux operating system. So this is our terminal in which we will be giving it our commands to run. So the first command we will be looking at is the ls command, which stands for list. When we click on ls and click on enter, it will list all the current folders and files that are in the current folder that we are. So this command this command is used to list all the files and folders in the current directory that we are. So in Linux, when we say directory, we mean folder. So the second command is clear. So the second command we are going to be looking at is clear. So when we type in clear, it will clear all the things we don't need in our screen. So let me zoom this a little bit. And so the third command we are going to be looking at is the mkdir command. So the mkdir command is used to make directory. So when we say make directory, we mean it's used to make a folder. So directory means folder in Linux. So when we type in mkdir space, then the name of the folder you want to create. I want to create a folder named test. So the name of our folder is test. So when I click on enter and click on clear, so let me zoom this out a little bit and click on ls. So when I list all the files and directories that are in this current folder that I am, so you will, when we look carefully, so this is it. This is the folder we just created named test. So you can go ahead and clear your screen. So what if you want to go into this folder named test? Let me zoom in a little bit. So if you want to go into this folder named test, you will use the command cd into test. Cd means change directory, which is change folder into test, test, and click on enter. So when you click on enter, this is telling us that we are in the test folder. So when we are in these text folders, what can we do? We can do many actions, like we can create. So the next command we are going to be looking at is how to create a file. So how can we create a file? The way we can create a file is by using the there are many ways in which you can create a file. The first one is the nano command. So the nano command allows you to create a file and modify the file. So the name of the file will be linux.txt. So it will be a txt file. So when you click on enter, it will take us to this interface. So this is the nano interface. So I'm sorry, let me. So this is the nano interface. So in this nano interface, we can edit our text. We can write anything like welcome to this YouTube. So this is I'm sorry, I made a mistake. So this is just our short text we just saved inside this our file named linux.txt. So in nano you can create the file and edit the file by writing text inside or saving anything. So if you want to exist from this text editor, yes, nano is a text editor. So if you want to exist from this text editor, you will just simply click Ctrl X, Y, and then enter. So as you can see, we are already out of our nano we are already out of our nano file. Sorry, we are out of our nano file. So when you click on ls, you can see that we have a file named linux.txt inside this folder called test. So don't forget, a folder is used to save files. Yeah, look at a folder as like the back of your book, and the pages inside are your files. We can create as many files as possible. So let's create a new file called so we can as I told you, there are many ways in which you can create a file. So the next one we are going to be looking at is the touch command. So the touch command is just used to create in creating file, but you can't modify the file using the touch command. So when we click on touch, and then we can say touch tests, no, let me say linux 2.txt. So I'm sorry. So this command will create a file named linux2.txt. So when you click on enter, nothing happens. So in Linux, when you write a command and nothing happens, this is telling you that yes, your command is very successful. So when we write ls, so we will see two files that we just created, linux2.txt and linux.txt. So we have created two files using two commands. The first one is nano and the second is touch. So what if you want to view what is inside our file without entering the file with the nano text editor? We can use the cat command, which stands for concatenate, to enter inside the linux.txt file. So linux.txt and click on enter. So this command allows us to see what is inside our file. So in this file we have welcome to this YouTube channel. I am sorry, I even made a mistake here. So welcome to this YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe. So we have created two files, and but wait, what if you want to delete the file? So if you want to delete a file, you will use a command named rm. But first, let me list the file so that you can see them. So we'll use a command called rm command. So the rm command stands for remove directory. It is used to remove files in Kali Linux. So we will remove the first one, which is linux.txt, and click on enter. So we will write rm linux.txt and click on enter. Don't forget, I told you that if you run a command in Linux and nothing happened, this is telling you that yes, the command has executed perfectly without any problems. So when you click on ls, it is telling us that we no longer have any file named linux2.txt. So we learned how to remove a file. How can we remove a folder? So before you can remove a folder, let us create another folder inside this our test folder, mkdir. Then the name of our folder, should be test 2. Oh no, test 2. So when we click on enter and click on ls, you can see our folder we just created. So if you want to delete this folder, how can we delete it? So if you want to delete this folder, we will use a command called rmdir. So rmdir, then the name of the folder you want to delete. So you want to delete the folder named test2, and click on enter. So nothing happens. This is telling us that the test2 folder is successfully deleted. So when you click on ls and click on enter, we no longer have any test2 file here. So the next command we have is the mv command, the move command. But before we start this command, let me create another folder, test2. So I created another folder named test2, and here it is. So if you want to move this linux2.txt file into this test2, what we will simply do is just mv, which stands for move linux2.txt space, then test 2. So this command is saying move linux2.txt file to test2 folder. So when we click on enter, nothing happens. This is telling us that yes, our command have run successfully without any problems. So we can clear our screen, click on enter. When we click on ls, we are no more longer seeing any linux2.txt. But when we go into the folder test2 and click on enter, then we click on ls. I'm sorry. Click on ls, click on enter. This is it, linux2.txt inside our test2 folder. So the default, for example, if you just click on cd in Linux, it will take you back to your default home directory. So this is our default home directory. This is it. If you anywhere you are in Linux and you are seeing this sign, this is telling you that you are in your home directory. So in our home directory, we have many files like this. So we have all these files, and this is the text file we created. So if you want to navigate into our text file, we will click on cd into test. So cd into test and click on enter. So if you want to navigate one step backward, we can use the command called cd space ... and it will take us only one step backward to our home directory. But so for example, we navigated to our cd test, and then ls, we have test2, cd into test2, test2, and click on enter. So if you want to go back to this test mm, directory, we will just use the cd space dot dot. This will take us one step backward. But for example, if you are in the test2 directory and we want to go back to our home directory, we can use the cd command. It will automatically take us back to our home directory. When you click on enter, yes, we are now back to our home directory. So these are some Linux basic command we could use in creating files and going in and out of folders. So the next command we are going to be looking at is the uname. So this uname command helps us know the username of our system. So the username of our system now is Linux. So I haven't changed the username first. And the next command is hostname. This command is going to tell us the name of our computer, the name, and this here is also telling us the name of our computer. So when you click on enter, it will probably be the same. So Cyber's PC, this is all the same names. So you can clear our screen. So the next command is uptime. This uptime command tells you, so this uptime command so this uptime command tells you the time that your computer started. So I on the computer at 5:18. This is it. Now we are at 5:07. No, I'm sorry, my time isn't right, but it is telling me that I on my system at 5:18. Maybe I'm not connected to the internet. Yeah, I'm not connected to the internet, so that is why it is not showing me the right time. But here it is telling me I on my system at 5:18 with 30 seconds. This is the uptime. I have been up. The system has been running for 1 hour 5 minutes. So, and this is telling you that the user, we have only opened one user since we started using this system. So this is it for the uptime command. So the next command we are going to be looking at is the ps command. So the ps command is used to in viewing the processes that are running. So when we say processes that are running, like this terminal is a process running. So for example, any application I run is a process. So you might be wondering, are these only the two processes running on this PC? No, this ps command doesn't tell us all the processes running. But when we run the ps space aux, which is the ps aux command, and click on enter, so when we run the ps aux command and click on enter, it will tell us all the processes we are running in our system. So what is the use of this command? So for example, let me open my Firefox browser. Let us wait for it to load a little bit. So our Firefox browser has opened. So when I go back to this terminal and click on pxaux, so this, our next command is going to be grep. I'm going to click on the straight slash and grep. So grep is used in filtering words. For example, if I just click on pxaux, it will show me all this. So before I start looking for Firefox, I'm going to it's going to take a lot of time. So I can just simply run pxaux in space, then straight slash, then grep, then the name of the thing I want to grep. So I want to grep Firefox. I want you to look for anywhere that the name Firefox is. So I'm going to just write Firefox, click on enter. So it will display this. So the first one here is the Firefox application. So as you can see, the Firefox application is still running, right? Yes. So let me just minimize this. So this is our Firefox. So we can copy the this is what we call the process ID. This process is running on this ID. We can just copy it back to our command, and the next command is kill, the kill command. This kill command is going to kill the process. Wait and see, just wait a minute and see the magic. So when I paste this process ID and click on enter, so as you can see, our Firefox has turned on. That means we have killed the process. So the use of this, for example, you have exploited a system using your Linux operating system and you detected that there's an antivirus slowing your attack. So you can use this kill attack to stop the antivirus from working in the system. So this is just one of the advantage of the kill of the PX and PXOX and the kill attack. And there's another one called the top attack, the top command. So the top command tells you the top processes that are occupying your CPU space. So the top application that is occupying my PC space is OBS, which I'm using to screen record this. Then we have the Xorg, these are running at the background, and the rest. So these are just simple process commands. So if you want to exit from this top, you can just simply click on Control C. So these are the Linux basics command we are going to be looking at. So these are the commands I am supposed to tell you for basics, but there is one command I need to show you. Not that it is very important, but I love the command and I think you need to know it. So the name of the command is yes. Yes, you might be surprised there is a command named yes in Linux. So when I click on yes and just click on enter, it will continue repeating yes, why. So if you want to exit from this, click on Control C. But wait and see a little magic. When I say yes and I love Linux and click on enter, it will keep repeating I love Linux, I love Linux, I love Linux until you click on Control C or exit from the terminal. So you can try another one. Yes, you can just write anything. You have yes, CyberKid is the best hacker ever. Yeah, so it should keep reading CyberKid is the best hacker ever, CyberKid is the best hacker ever. So when you click on Control C, it will exist. So the second command is Figlet. I'm sorry, I'm coming. Let me clear my screen. Oh no. So before I tell you, there's a shortcut for the clear command. You can just simply click on Control L and it will clear your screen. So the second command is the Figlet command. Figlet. So when you just click on Figlet, just click on enter. So when you click on Figlet and click on enter, you can just write anything you want and it will turn it into a cartoon. Let's welcome to this YouTube channel. Please subscribe. So this will be it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, like the video, and comment in the comment section for any questions. Thank you.